I think it's safe to say Sam the Raid Man has defeated Clan Boss in Raid Shadow Legends. What is up, guys? It is Sam the Raid Man. As you guys know, we're about to have a new patch, basically patching Wixwell and the shields, particularly in Hydra. But I was nervous it's going to affect the regular Clan Boss team as well. And if you guys are unaware, not talking about Wixwell for a second, I worked really hard over a few months to get 1 billion damage in Nightmare Hydra, and I was able to do that. I'm really proud of that. That took a while. I want to get to 1 billion damage in regular Clan Boss, and I think the best way to do that is with the Wixwell team. So in case the patch messes with that, I'm going to go ahead and try and build that today. And I got a message from one of the people in my Discord. Let's see if I can pull this message up. When they got 1 billion damage, and they actually got 1.15 billion damage. So you can see that right here. They used, no, that's not hide player and play. Okay, right here, 1.15 billion damage. Clan Boss took 346 turns. So basically the strategy here is Clan Boss goes fast, you go slow. So everyone is like below 130 speed. It's actually kind of crazy. Very, very, very slow. So Wixwell did 59 million, Brogni did 295, which is a ton. Demitha didn't do much, Mikage didn't do much, 45 million each. Geomancer did 695 million. Now, I have all of these champions. They're going to be slightly different. I don't have all the blessings. Wixwell has a 5-star. Demitha has a 6-star cruelty, but mine's only +2. Geo is +4 with a 6-star. So that's big. And then Mikage, 2-star. So let's go through each of the builds, and then we'll get into the run. So Wixwell is in Reflex with some damage gear, and he's by far going to have the highest defense. In Demon Lord battles, we're going to have 7,000 defense, 129 speed. That's about the range I'm looking at. I don't keep a ton of gear that doesn't have speed on it. So I was looking at the person who messaged me. Their speeds were lower and more damage, and I was very impressed. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that damage number. We're going to try, though. But you can see we've got full crit rate and 291 crit damage, and we have some accuracy. We don't really care to have that. Demitha, again, is in our 6-star cruelty. She's in our shield set, providing the shield for the team. In Demon Lord, she's going to have 4,200 attack, 260 crit damage, and we don't care about accuracy. Geomancer is next. He's in 6-star Crushing Rend. I don't know if Phantom Touch is better. The person who messaged me tried Phantom Touch, so we'll try that if this doesn't work. 6,000 attack, way over on crit rate, and 234 crit damage with a ton of accuracy. We are in 6-piece Merciless, which is a chance to reset our cooldown, and is giving us Ignored Defense. So I'm hoping that damage should be pretty good. And then lastly, Mikage, she is in Lethal. Oh, and Brogni. Mikage is in Lethal, I think. Yeah, with 1-piece Feral. And 1 reflex, refresh accessory, 103, 235 crit damage, 5,900 attack, and we have accuracy to increase the HP burn debuff duration from Geomancer since we're going so slow. Brogni is also in Savage to do more damage and grow more shields, 4,900 attack. He's so hard to get his attack up. 261 crit damage, and you do not want accuracy on Brogni because you don't want him to ever place HP burn. You want Geomancer to always be placing your HP burn. So obviously, like, higher blessings on these two could improve. Another empowerment on Demitha could improve, but she doesn't do that much damage for it to be that important. So Clan Boss goes first. We have all of our regular shields here. We're going to just A1 with Demitha, and this can be set up for auto. I just want to show you how it runs. We're going to do the increased defense and shield from Wixwell. So now everyone has 2 shields. 1 shield, 2 shield, 1 shield, 2 shield, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to shield with Brogni mostly just to place our block debuffs. Then we're going to ally attack with Mikage to place our damage buffs of increase attack and increase crit damage. Geomancer, HP burn and weaken. Make sure that no one loses their shield. This is kind of the dangerous part here. Everyone should have 2 shields. The longer this run goes, we should be fine. So we're going to grow our shields right now. She's fine. She's taking that. We're going to grow our shields again. And from here on out, we should be pretty good. Now, a few things can go wrong. Basically, everyone needs to have 2 shields. They're going to grow both of them. But really, the 2 of them together should be doing enough damage. And we have block debuff, so no one's getting stunned. Should be pretty laid back. Obviously, this is a run you do not want to watch the duration of. If you're running it for yourself, you want to just quick battle. So we're going to run this one, and then we'll quick battle if we need to change anything, like changing blessings. But I'm going to probably show you the next, 45 seconds or so, and then I'll kind of cut to the end when we're getting closer, because the damage, that's when it really starts to ramp up. The way this team does a lot of damage, like, yes, everyone's crit capped. Yes, we have ally attacks. Everyone's got War Master or Giant Slayer, like, or Geomancer might have Helm Smasher. Anyways, everyone's got damage dealing masteries and stuff, but we're taking so few turns, like the raw damage they're going to do isn't doing a ton. The damage is really from the clan boss himself. HP burn, every time it procs, he's doing damage to himself. And then every time he hits us, particularly AoEs, the shield is reflecting from Brogni. The damage he's doing to that shield is reflected from Geomancer's HP burn. So we're actually going to be doing a ton of damage via reflecting. Right now, we're just at over 1 million per turn. We don't really care about the boss turn count. If I pull up that one screenshot, I think they said they did 360 turns, 346. So my goal is at least to get to 300. Obviously, the ultimate goal is 1 billion, so we'll tweak things as needed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and speed some of this up, and then we'll come back when we're getting near to the end. We've got a little bit more to report on. All right, we are back, and we are cruising. We've got so many turns. The damage is ramping up left and right. I don't know if we're going to quite make it to 1 billion, so we'll have to tweak it, try again with Phantom Touch, see if that's any better. But the key here, which will slow down, is, so he went from 948 to 949. The key is when he hits us AoE, we have HP burn up, and watch how much damage he reflects. So 949.5, 955.4. So that is what? Almost 6 million damage just reflected right there. Boom. And again, 956 to 960. So 4 million damage there. Which is why, like, as long as these shields, which are basically at as big as they can get, doesn't really matter. We're not taking damage. We want him to do more damage to those shields. And the more damage he does to those shields, the more damage that he's taking back. Now, if we don't have HP burn, which we didn't right there, then we don't get it. So I think some of this is RNG. Geomancer does have Merciless, so we want him to get those cooldowns. We want to make sure that HP burn is always up. Mikage is also extending debuffs, so it's kind of just like a little bit of luck with that. Another thing I've noticed is Wixwell places decrease attack. And we don't really want that because we want the clan boss to do more damage. Like, he has that increased attack buff. We want that to stay up. We want that to do as much damage as possible. We don't want the decreased attack. So I don't know if that's really possible to get Wixwell in such good damage gear without any any accuracy. But I think it's worth trying. Let's see what his accuracy is. Obviously, we got 983 million there. Wixwell does 205 accuracy, but so much of that is just from like random stuff that we can't turn off, right? Like the artifacts, he has 10 accuracy. We can't turn this off. 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 I guess we can turn off Faction Guardians. I don't know how much that'll help us. We'll lose some defense if we do that. I think that's probably worth it, right? Let's go take a look at his stats now. Because the thing is, like, yes, he's doing damage, but it's not like he's doing that much. Geomancer's doing the bulk of our damage. So if we can get less increased attack up, then maybe we'll have a better shot at it. All right, and then we're going to switch Geomancer. And don't worry, you don't have to watch that again. We're going to do a quick battle, obviously. Okay, we are back. We have changed Geomancer's masteries and his blessing. He was in 6-star Crushing Red, now he's in 6-star Phantom Touch. He was in Helm Smasher, now he is in War Master. I'm not confident this is going to be better, but I am going to try it. Obviously, we're out of keys. I'm using all my gems up. I have none left. I had to use gems for his masteries and use gems for his blessing. So please like this video because I am gem poor. We've only got one potential more try to try this out. Another hypothetical thought is to switch from a defense aura. I said we try it once, and if it fails, we will remove it. So we're going to switch Geo, and we're going to give us an HP aura instead of a defense aura. That will hurt, obviously, Wixwell's damage, but besides, I mean, it should help everyone's damage. Opener, nope, sorry. Opener, don't use, and then this is going to be your priority. You should be set up, you should be set up. Okay. All right, fingers crossed, here we go. Can we get 1 billion damage? The quick battle is not so quick. It takes forever, but I am optimistic. With those changes, we might have a shot going from 983 million to 1 billion damage. Come on. This anticipation is killing me. Granted, it's a very, very long run. We did it. We did it. 1.04 billion damage. Final damage, Geo did 566. Which, let me see if I can pull up that screenshot over here. Is not as much as our friend did. Let's pull this up small. Theirs did 695. And then my Brogni did 8 million more. Their Demitha did more. Their Mikage did more. My Wixwell did more. But ultimately, they did 150 million more than I did. So that kind of makes sense. Wow. Okay. He did say that surprisingly enough, Spirit is better because he'll strong hit more, and the more that the clan boss strong hits, the more damage is reflected back. Super weird, kind of counterintuitive, not how you'd expect it to work, but pretty cool. He also had Brimstone, which I guess can help on Mikage, just to give a few 100,000 in damage every now and then, maybe a few million more. But there we go. We finally did it. We're in the 1 billion club in Hydra and Nightmare Hydra, and we're in the 1 billion club in Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. I think it's safe to say Sam the Raid Man has defeated Clan Boss in Raid Shadow Legends. If you guys enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all on the next one.